My name is Henry,
Hi, I'm Selena.
and we're here at Lunch and Learn. Um, Tell me about yourself.
So my name's Selena Martinez. I'm one of the managers of college success at Emerge. So I support students that are attending college in the West Coast, the Mid Atlantic regions, and in the Texas area. And today we hosted the Career Lunch and Learn to just check in on our rising seniors and some other students as well from the lower classes to just give them advice on the internship hunt.
Yeah. First question on the docket is, how did you feel about advising students today?
I think it felt a little surreal advising scholars today, mostly because it puts me back into the position of whenever I was an Emerge scholar, so I'm actually alumni. I think the interesting part about it is like I am also first gen. Most of my team is first gen, and so this is a reminder that this first gen experience like continues for the rest of your life. I think a lot of the conversations I had with students was about feeling intimidated, striking up a conversation with a professor who has a CV or resume that's like 3 pages long with like research they've done, right? They have the same nerves that I'm feeling as someone who is first gen, like thinking about career in general. And then also just kind of like getting advice on what areas to like improve on their resume. It was a reminder to me that I think it's just important to have like another person that understands the first gen experience. It can be really vulnerable asking for help in these areas, and it's important that we share everything that we've learned with each other. That way, they feel confident going into the next semester.
Yeah, that's a great point. The next question is, did you have this experience when you were an Emerge Scholar? If not, how do you how do you hope to continue this momentum?
Yeah, no, so we did not have this kind of support whenever I was in the Emerge program. I'm from like some of the founding classes, and so then the support was to help us apply to college and just kind of like close out the transition into our first year. And I think navigating college is actually what, as a first gen student then, is what inspired me to like come back to work for Emerge. There is a lot of gaps with like first gen programming, and I think just like in a lot of different areas, right? There's a unique first gen experience when it comes to like navigating office hours with professors. There's a unique first gen experience when it comes to learning about how to utilize the career center on campus and like applying to internships in your first interview. There's a unique first gen experience for like literally every facet in college, right? And I think the resources that we were giving today is just like one of many of the workshops that we provide when our scholars tell us that they need something and they're not getting this actively from their school, or they don't feel comfortable yet to get it from their school. We want to make sure that they're getting that support from at least someone in their village, and that they feel comfortable with connecting with. I think it also is a reminder just how much like we've grown over time to be able to support our scholars, and a reminder that the village like just extends beyond high school. Yeah.
And the fun little question is, what is your favorite part about working at Emerge?
My favorite part probably like supporting my students with all of the things I wish I had some more support in. So specifically, I was not the student who had the best GPA. I was a student who was struggling with my classes. I like supporting students who like are sometimes in the same boat. How is that fun? Perhaps because it sounds like an emotional conversation. I think I just really enjoy like the personal connections I have with students. I want people to remember that they're not alone. That we can bounce back from like any setback really. And I think too, just like working alongside my teammates, you can probably hear them laughing in the background, but they are very supportive, very smart people, and funny. It's a really strong community here. Yeah.
That's all of our questions. Thanks so much for joining me with this interview.
Yeah. Thank you.